The application holds a number of global settings which are to be found by going to Settings, Company Settings. The information entered will appear on company documentation such as orders and invoices. They break down into 4 main parts. 1. Name and contact details. 2. Tax and payroll details. 3. Other settings including company logo and terms of trade. And 4. Details of possible factoring that the company might want to undertake. The first of these, the main name and contact details, are basic name and address details for the company. Tax and payroll details will indicate whether or not the company is incorporated, and if so, its incorporation number, VAT registered, and if so, its VAT number. The entering of a VAT registration number in this box does not set up a VAT registration or VAT rates. It is simply entered for documentational purposes. The setting up of VAT rates is dealt with in a separate tutorial. The unique tax reference of the company if it is incorporated. The next year end, which is the date to which the company, if incorporated, expects to prepare its year-end report for tax purposes. This is automatically revised each time a tax report is processed. PAYE tax reference here is for businesses operating payroll and is distinct from the business tax reference. We can indicate here the end of the pay week and where the payment is made. This will allow work to be done a week or a month in hand. SSP threshold, recovery rate and NIC compensation are published data from HM Customs and are used to calculate P35 values for tax and NIC. Personal usage of company assets are set by default and can be overwritten when preparing the company year-end tax report. Other settings include a blind copy email address to verify the sending of documents to customers and suppliers. The default term for quote validity in this example is 30 days. Terms of trade can be copied and pasted into this area and attached to emails sent to customers and suppliers. The addition of the company logo is the subject of a separate video tutorial, but briefly it can be placed at the top right or left of company documentation. We can enter a description in the box below. And finally, if the business is factoring, the correct factoring type, username and password can be set up here to facilitate and secure the processing of files to the factoring company. The system will generate, in addition to printed or emailed invoices, a text file to be emailed to the factoring company for sending to your customers for early payment. Provided the user has permission to access any of the above details, they can be amended at any time.